Hi everyone, it's Chris. Welcome back to my parlour, and today I'm here with a yes, no, maybe. Pick a card for you. Remembering this is a general reading and not for serious questions, please. It's not fair to you, it's not fair to me when I give you an answer to a really important question that is really playing on your mind, because that's, this is just for general fun. It's just... yeah, please. So today I've got 3 sets of cards for you to choose from for your answer today. You've got 1, number 2, or number 3, whichever card you want to answer your question for yes, no, maybe. And then I'm going to give you a general clarifying card to see what else might be coming through that neither of us know, but the universe does, is going to give you a bit of a hint. Okay then, so let's pour a cup of tea. That gets the energy flowing, allows me to access the universal energy. So 1, 2 or 3, I'll give you a few moments to decide, and then we'll get into your reading. Number 1, if you chose this set of cards, let's find out your answer, shall we? So think about your question as I'm shuffling. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe for number 1, please. What is your response to their question? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, the first card that turns over will be your answer. So let's have a look and see what it is. It's a 7 of diamonds. It's a maybe. 7 of diamonds also indicates the 7 of pentacles, 7 of coins. So, how can I explain this? You've laid the groundwork. You've put in the effort, and you're thinking, yes, this is the time. But the universe is saying it's not quite the time yet. There's still a little bit more to nurture. There's a little bit more going on, a little bit more before the time is right. So I'd say it's not at this moment. Just have a little bit more patience, and then it will become whatever answer that you are seeking. So if you're seeking a yes, if you're seeking a no, just give it a little bit more time. The answer's not definite yet. There's still a little bit more to reveal, a little bit more to nurture, whatever indication is for you at this moment. Does that make sense for you? So it's a maybe. A little more time is needed, a little bit more patience. We're always waiting for things. We never seem to receive them when we want them, but the universe knows when the time is right, and you will know too when that is approaching, but not just yet. Does that make sense to you today? Don't make decisions just yet. Okay, a clarifying card for number 1, please. What else is the universe hinting at here? Your clarifying card, let's see what it is. The Hermit. Yeah, a time of waiting, a time of going within yourself. The Hermit's not unhappy to be by himself. He's not unhappy to be in this position. He just knows that he needs to, and the universe is trying to get you to understand that this is time for you to just sort of wait and be I don't know if anyone can be happy waiting, but sometimes we just need to, and the Hermit is quite happy to do that. The Hermit's quite happy to be alone. The Hermit is not afraid of being alone and just mulling about and doing whatever the Hermit needs to do in a time of reflection, a time of just waiting. Does that make sense to you today? It's almost time. Don't give up on it. It's almost time for the answer to appear, but just not yet. Does that make sense for you today? I hope so. Number 1. Number 2, if you chose the second set of cards, let's find out what's happening for you. The ship. It's like your ship's almost come in. Let's find out whether your answer is yes, no, or maybe. Let's find out for number 2, please. Yes, no, maybe. For the question. Think of your question as I'm shuffling. I can pick up on the energy. Number 2, please. Yes, no, maybe. So I'll pop them out the way for a second. Oh. The answer's not coming to me very quickly. Is this the question you really wanted to ask? That's what I'm coming through here. Is this the most important question? If it is the most important question, I'll keep shuffling. If it's not, rephrase your question, because the answer's not coming through quite so quickly for me. So rephrase your question. If it's the one you want, rephrase it somehow. Or if it's not the one you want, think about what you really, really want, okay? So I'm getting a bit of a stagnation here. I'm going to get shivers as well, so it just feels as though this is not quite the right question you're asking. But I'll continue to shuffle until I feel as though it's happened. So think about it very carefully. Why do you want this answered? There's another thing coming through here. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, are you ready for an answer for whatever question you've been asking? The 7 of Clubs. To be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. The 7 of Clubs comes through as a time of, because it's the 7 of Wands, it's a time of standing up for yourself, really acknowledging your position and defending your position. So if there's something you want, and if this is the right question for you and you want it, stand firm on your firm ground and make it happen. Be certain that you want it to happen or not happen, whatever circumstances are suiting you at the moment. So if you want it to happen, stand firm on it. If you don't want it to happen, stand firm on it. Whatever comes through here, because I don't know the outcome. But it's definitely for you to decide, and once that decision is made, stand on it. Make sure it's what you are defending is worth defending. Does that make sense to you today? So that's what's coming through here. Let's have a look and see a clarifying card for you. Clarify number 2, please. What's really going on behind the scenes, perhaps? There's someone else involved. Stand your ground, number 2, whatever you do. If it's worth fighting for, or whatever it is, it's up to you to decide. But if it's worth fighting for, stand your ground. Okay. You ready for your clarifier card? The Queen of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Pentacles doesn't stand for no nonsense. She's defending her home, she's defending her environment, she's defending what's her rightfully hers. And then she takes contentment in her hard work. So there could be some hard work here, something that needs to be finalised in general area of your life here at the moment before the answer can appear. So there could be some hard work for you, but the Queen of Pentacles doesn't give up. She's very practical. If it's a person, she's very practical. If it's a personality, again, she's very practical. So she stands by what she believes in, and she stands firm in that. So stand firm in whatever it is that you want at the moment, and perhaps the answer will emerge sooner rather than later. But yeah, does that make sense for you today? Thank you. Number 2. Number 3, if you chose this set of cards, let's have a look and see what your answer is. So think about what you want to know. Have your question in mind as I shuffle. Think about what you want. Think about it carefully. What do you want? What do you want to know? Okay, you ready for your answer? The 7 of Diamonds. So maybe the 7 of Coins, the 7 of Pentacles. Timing's not quite right. Another time of waiting. A little bit longer, please. It's not giving up on it. It's not saying yes or no. It's not the right time to give you either of those answers. It's a time of waiting, of time of planning still perhaps, or just nurturing a little bit more. It's not going to change the outcome for you by waiting, but it's not right yet. It's just not quite right to make the decision. So back off making any decisions. Don't be rushed into making a decision. So it's a time, if you feel as though you're got a time limit, try your best to not act on gut instinct or allow someone else to make the decision for you. It's yours to make, but it's not quite right time yet. Does that make sense for you today? Let's clarify that for you. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise too, waiting, because something else gets revealed. A little extra piece of information comes along. Something breaks away. Something, I don't know. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. So let's have a look at the clarifier. Clarifier for number 3, please. Number 3's clarifier. Let's find out what it is. The 10 of Cups. Whatever it is, it's going to work out for you. The timing is going to be worth it. The waiting is going to be worth it. You feel as though, yeah, finally you're receiving what it is you want. So I think it's eventually going to be turning out to a yes, if that is what you want. Making a commitment here. You've made a commitment, waiting for it. That commitment's going to be worth it. Does that make make you feel a bit more enthusiastic about waiting. I hope so, because the wait is going to be worth it. So if you're wanting a yes, this is definitely showing me the answer is yes, and it's going to be a time of satisfaction and contentment coming through for you. So stick with your guns. Just wait that little bit longer. It's annoying, I know, but things will work out for you. Does that make sense for you today? I hope so. Number 3. So thank you everyone for joining me today in my parlour. I hope that was giving you the answer that you wanted. Yeah, remembering it is for fun, not for serious questions, please. And until next time, just so many blessings.